Welcome to On Top Learning. Today we're going to learn how to write an opinion essay, specifically the agree or disagree type, one of the most common tasks in the IELTS Writing Task 2. Let's break it down step by step so you can do it confidently every time. Please remember an important point. Always choose one side, either agree or disagree. First things first, you must choose a clear side. Do you agree completely or do you disagree completely? Don't try to sit on the fence. In this type of essay, you're expected to choose one position and support it throughout the essay. For example, if the question is, some people think that social media is harming real human relationships, do you agree or disagree? You must choose either. I agree that social media is harming real relationships, or I disagree and believe social media helps people stay connected. Now let's move on to the structure. Step 1, write the introduction. In the introduction, you need to do 2 points. Paraphrase the question. Say it in your own words. Give your opinion clearly and highlight your ideas. Say whether you agree or disagree, and mention the reasons. Here's a tip for you. Keep it simple and direct. Do not make it complicated. Step 2, build your body paragraphs. In body paragraph 1, explain your first reason why you agree or disagree. Start with a topic sentence, then explain it and give a specific example. The structure has 3 points. Topic sentence, explanation, example. Write your next body paragraph. In body paragraph 2, give your second supporting reason. Follow the same structure, topic sentence, explanation, example. Always remember, stay focused on your opinion. Step 3, conclusion. Finally, write a short, clear conclusion. Restate your opinion and summarize your 2 main points, but don't add any new ideas. Let's write an essay together. Here's a sample question. Some people think that governments should invest more in public transportation instead of building new roads. Do you agree or disagree? Let's write this essay by following 3-step structure. When you get a question like this, your first job is to choose one side. Do you agree or do you disagree? You must pick one side and stick to it. You cannot say both sides are good because the examiner wants a clear opinion. Step 1, introduction. Let's look at how to write a great introduction for an opinion essay. The first thing we do is paraphrase the question. That means we say the same idea in our own words, using synonyms and changing the sentence structure a little. So instead of saying, governments should invest more in public transportation instead of building roads, we can say, many people believe that instead of spending money on building new roads, governments should prioritize improving public transportation. Let's look at what we changed. Invest more became spending money. Prioritize improving is a formal way to say should focus on. Building new roads. We kept that, but changed the order. This shows the examiner we can use varied vocabulary and express the same idea differently. That's key for a high band score. Next, you clearly say your opinion. Agree or disagree. This is very important in this type of essay. So you write something like, I completely agree with this opinion. This is short and direct. You're telling the examiner your position, and you must stick to this side throughout the essay. Now, we briefly give 2 reasons why we agree. You don't explain them yet, just introduce them. So here's the complete introduction. Many people believe that instead of spending money on building new roads, governments should prioritize improving public transportation. I completely agree with this opinion because better public transport reduces traffic congestion and is more environmentally friendly. This is a strong, clear introduction. You have paraphrased the question, given your opinion, introduced 2 reasons. Now you're ready to move on to the body paragraphs, where you'll explain those 2 ideas in detail. Now, let's go through this body paragraph step by step. This paragraph supports our opinion that improving public transportation is better than building new roads. Write a topic sentence, then explain it with an example. Firstly, investing in public transportation can significantly reduce traffic congestion in cities. When buses, trains, and subways are reliable and efficient, more people are likely to use them instead of driving their own cars. This leads to fewer vehicles on the road, less traffic, and shorter travel times. For example, cities like Tokyo and London have excellent public transport systems, and traffic congestion there is much lower compared to cities with poor transport options. It tells the reader the main idea of the paragraph with explanation and a solid example. And that's it. Your first body paragraph is done. If you're feeling a bit bored or tired, don't worry. We're almost done. Just 2 more minutes, and you'll have learned something valuable. Let's take a closer look at our second body paragraph. This one focuses on the environmental benefits of public transportation. Secondly, public transportation is more sustainable and better for the environment. Cars release a large amount of carbon dioxide and other harmful gases, which contribute to air pollution and climate change. If more people use public transit, overall emissions will decrease. For instance, one full bus can replace about 30 private cars, which significantly lowers pollution levels. We have presented a clear idea and explained it well with an example. Now we need to write a short conclusion. Let's go through the conclusion of our essay together. Here's the paragraph. In conclusion, I strongly believe that governments should invest more in public transportation rather than building new roads. This approach not only reduces traffic congestion, but also helps protect the environment. A strong public transport system is essential for the future of modern cities. This is a well-written conclusion, which shows your opinion with ideas. A good conclusion uses linking phrases like "in conclusion," restates your opinion clearly, summarizes the key reasons, ends with a strong, future-focused sentence. And remember, the conclusion should be short, clear, and confident. We've just completed a full opinion essay, step by step. Let's quickly go over what we've done and talk about a few helpful tips before we finish. Let's check quick summary of the essay and some useful tips and tricks. In the introduction, we paraphrased the question and gave a clear opinion. In body paragraph 1 and 2, we have explained the ideas with strong examples. Finally, in the conclusion, we restated our opinion, summarized the main reasons, and gave a powerful closing sentence. Here are a few quick tips to keep in mind when writing your own essays. Always take a clear position. Agree or disagree. Don't sit on the fence. Always choose one side and stick to it. Support your ideas with explanations and real or realistic examples. Use linking words like "in conclusion," for example, and "as a result" to organize your ideas. Don't forget to plan before you write. Keep your language clear and formal. Support every idea with reasons and examples. Vary your vocabulary. Try using academic words like sustainable, congestion, essential, environmentally friendly instead of repeating basic words like good or bad. Practice under timed conditions. Remember, in IELTS Writing Task 2, you have about 40 minutes to plan, write, and check your essay. So that's it for today's essay. Remember, writing becomes easier the more you practice, and always focus on clarity, structure, and supporting your ideas logically. Since this was our first essay, we were focusing mostly on learning the structure. We didn't check the number of words, and that's completely okay for a first attempt. In the next essay, we will double-check the word limit and add more vocabulary. See you in the next video. Bye now.